got them gas in here. This is not a game. No, Chris is not a lame. No, Shot-Town drop the flame. Yes, white boy got them things.
You know, oh, you know, I just want you to know. I just get off the plane, Chicago. It's your boy Kanye West on the beat. Hey, white boy, I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air. Kanye the best in the game. Now we got that thing clear. Kanye West is the name. Southside up in here. Y'all stole the soul. Y'all awesome clones. Y'all need to change our tone. I control the go. Motherfucker, close the door. Like the weed and let the doja blow. Why you keep falling, oh girl? You ain't been around before. Why my chain rosy go? Why my wrist below zero? How the hell I know below? Why them girls think you don't mean snow? Don't mean snow, just as sure as green means gold. Green means paper, dream team cake. But we see haters like shorty on the 6 cents. Y'all finna see some dead people. Come through your block of air people. My people ain't scared people. Only big guy, yeah, people. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air.
White boy back in the mix and I'm in the atmosphere. Conquer for sack in the fifth and we got them gas in here. This is not a game. No, Chris is not a lame. No, Shot-Town drop the flame. Yes, white boy got them things. White boy a hot damn shame. White boy hot like Mars. Y'all flow hot like March. Y'all can't stop these bars. White boy top these charts. White boy got the ball. Livers gon' shock you, boy. Chris gon' cop them cars. Get a couple foxy bras. Out they shoe socks and raw. This is not so hard. Chris got a rocky heart. Pimp with a monster walk. Chris got hostile thoughts. Y'all better watch it, dog. Midwest rockin' dog.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air.
Rap, profit, black, gothic slash convict raps. Jockey fat, pockets map, hopping crack, popping stacks, dropping cake, stopping rates, knocking hate in your face, watching base on relate, gossip face, and I make options here. In case I catch a case, got to pay, cock and take me away from this place, cause it ain't common, no. If this ain't the way Kanye, then it's straight college this in your veins, cause you spit what you gain from straight knowledge. I was raised in the street, praising my heat, holding on my next tail, hoping for the next sale, focus on the best sale, smoking on the fresh ale, posted like FedEx mail.
I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. I just want you to know. This boy here can blow. South side up in here, west side up in here, east side up in here. Throw your hands in the air.
Hey, what's going on, man? This is your host that do the most, man. What is going on with the people, man? Shouts out to the chat. Even the first one who says Just Krista is a goddess with magic breast. Your lost pills. Shouts out to Blame April 23. What is going on? M Mac 9069 in the building. What's going on, G? What's going on, Patricia Alexander? What is going on? Good morning. You know what I'm saying? It's 8:25 over here. It's 8:25 West Coast timing over here. You know, TSWOCOV in the building. What's up, Queen? We got the Queen Miss Intel in the building. She is mad at me. Lord have mercy. It's a lot of people mad at me right now. I'm just trying to maintain, Queen. Why is the Queen mad at me? What is going on? What's up? Salute to Patricia, TMK in the building. OG Umar Sector representative in the building. What's going on, big dog? That moved 2 times. What's up, blood? He say pills after today. You shouldn't say anything else about the situation, my dude. Let that crazy lady be. Look, man, I'm agreeing with you 100%. I am agreeing with you 100%, big dog. What's going on? I'm surprised. Usually you be hating on me in the chat. What's going on, Damu? What's up, man? Patricia in the building. Georgia Peach in the building. What's up, Queen? We got, for the first time ever in history, we got Eyes Antonia in the building. Y'all know she don't rock with me. Shout out to Eyes Antonia in the building, man. Shout out to Queen V in the building, man. Shouts out Unadulterated Truth in the building, man. 051, even though it should be 093. Look, y'all know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Shouts out to Sunny, man. I try to tell her I'm trying not to be disrespectful today. I'm coming on here to tell the truth. YouTube Unfolded. Shouts out to the Queen. I came over here to tell the truth. YouTube cameras. See, man, shouts out to the Queen YouTube cameras for the redirect in the building, man. Listen. I was over there kind of listening. Then I said I got to get my thoughts together. I was trying to get my thoughts together, y'all, but I'm kind of scared. I was even scared to hit the live button. There's been so much going on, especially with this situation with Just Krista, man. It seemed like it has been a lot just going on, and let's get it cracking, y'all. Let's get it cracking. Hold on real quick. Yo, y'all can hear me real quick? I got this cigarette. Hold on, y'all can hear me? But anyway, first of all, man, I want to thank everybody who supports this live. Don't matter if you're in the chat. Don't matter if you're in the clouds. Don't matter if you hate me, but watch. Shouts out to all the beautiful people, Now, I ain't even going to hold you. I wanted to turn this into a 2.0 live, but I might be missing out on a few things. You know what I'm saying? They got the new sector going on, Frenemies sector and everything like that. They got the rules going on, but nobody sent me an employee handbook. So Umar sector, don't even worry about it. I was not even invited to the party. Don't even worry about it. But it's a lot going, a lot of police activity, even in the Umar sector, man. From the Umar sector to the beef sector. But first things first, man, we're going to start on this woman who's still out here begging for my attention, which is just crazy. RNY, salute to the Queen. RNY, Bernice 2143, salute. YouTube cameras, salute. Did I miss anybody? Queen V, I said Queen V. Shouts out to the Queen. Listen, we're gonna start off on the woman. Yeah, that's begging for my attention, which is just crazy. Just Krista, my bad. Because coming to find out, man, I did one live, y'all, my last live stream. It was mostly aimed at Blake. You know what I'm saying? Because on that panel, we, coming to find out, we couldn't hear a damn thing I was saying. And I guess, as long as you talk the loudest and don't let nobody else get a chance to talk, I guess you're winning. You're winning, which, I would agree. He definitely out-mic'd me on that goddamn panel. I'm not even going to lie to you. I ain't going to hold you. But after that live, this woman did about 4 lives about me. Then been on so many from even Pastor Wilson, a man of the cloth. I have much respect for anybody that's a man of the cloth. I don't know if he's a current pastor right now, but for even holding that title in his name, you know what I'm saying? Much respect. I can't believe she went over that line to me, to that man. I was shocked, y'all. I was shocked and appalled. But ever since I broke up with her, she been hopping on everything from Photon. She even went to my sector, y'all. She went to my sector to make me look bad in the Umar sector, y'all. She was on Rodney panel I seen her up there a few times. One time trying to set up an interview with damn, I can't even trying to set up an interview. Like, this woman has just been all over the goddamn place. I was looking from the clouds, looking from everywhere, and every time I looked up, she was popping up. I'm not even gonna lie to you, y'all. And I really didn't want to do a live stream about her. I was trying to hold back, trying to hold off. Then yesterday, she hopped on YouTube cameras panel again, acting like she's trying to apologize to Lemon, but want to bring me up in the next second to try to go with me and convince me to come up there so she can just spread all these lies about me. You know what I'm saying? So I am going to address all these false allegations on the live. We're going to speak about her, her from calling not the police, but trying to sue me, saying she's going to sue me, then turn around and say I ain't got it like that, which whatever that means. I don't know what I said I had, but saying I ain't got it like that while she's begging for lawyer money. This woman, I believe she's one of them women. If you break up with her, she gonna go in the bathroom and hit herself in the head and call the police and get you locked up for that domestic. I truly believe this. I'm not gonna hold you. I truly believe that she's one of those type of women. You know what I'm saying? What else? So all these live streams, going on panels, begging for interviews to do some. This woman just been everywhere, all over. So the truth done hurt this woman so bad that she just been acting unhinged ever since it came out, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest. She's been acting unhinged ever since I done came out with the truth. Now, notice what about these 10 accusations she's got, even claimed that I've been talking about Lady Snoop behind her back and whatnot. She ain't showed no proof of nothing. It's been about 10 different ones. The only thing she was right about was when she called me fat. Let's just keep it real. That's about the only thing she was right about. All the other stuff is, shouts out to the queen before you reacts in a building. Love Mama Obama in a building. Shouts out to the queen. Shouts out My Try For Real in a building. Shouts out to Queen V1188, T Daniels, Angie It 7, EJ. Shouts out to the queen, man. Shouts out to everybody in the chat, man. Sorry if I butcher your name, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, calling me all types of fat fucks and all type of I ain't got it like I'm this broke nigga now with a little D. With a little D, I'm the fat broke nigga with the little D now. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, the truth done hurt this woman bad because I ain't even been coming out saying this much. I gave her about 10 minutes worth of work on that last live stream, and it resulted to all this, y'all. I am shocked and appalled. And she don't even look like the same person. Goddamn it. I seen her cam up. Matter of fact, we finna goddamn go to clips and some more stuff. We finna talk about some stuff today, y'all. We finna talk about some stuff today. As a matter of fact, how do I put my screen back on the goddamn screen? Let me share my screen real quick. Let me figure out how to share this goddamn screen. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Add to the stage. Did I just add the screen? Oh, okay. All right, we good. We good. So, what's okay? Now we are here. This is the first time Just Kristen hopped on my panel and just claimed me out the blue. Let's look at the date. The date say 2 months ago. I'm surprised it lasted that goddamn long. I'm not gonna hold you. It say 2 months ago, Front Porch Sunday. This is the live stream. Just Krista hopped on my panel and just started claiming me out the blue. Now keep in mind that we talked behind the scenes for a little bit, but this wasn't planned at all. This wasn't planned. And keep in mind, now she say all of a sudden she don't like fat niggas. This is what I'm saying. Like just the nerve of this woman to just lie to the people about, let her tell it. She takes care of another woman, and that's why she's broke. And the other woman got a baby. I guess the baby daddy don't do nothing. It's just one thing after another with this woman. You know what I'm saying? But let's listen to this.
But my own day has been different though. So this week,
And keep in mind, this very same live stream, Lemon came on this panel, and he told me the allegations that she put on him on this very same live stream. You know what I'm saying? I can go back and find it, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. I got a couple clips, so let's listen to this real quick.
Now I'm back to Sunday and Monday off. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to do a live tomorrow. We come through and do something, a nice positive live, and do like we normally do. Had the people laughing and having a great time.
Where's Tavius? The fuck you doing? Nigga, what you doing?
Lady Snoop, what
Who's
you
that,
got?
Lady Snoop?
Hey, Krista.
Hey, Lady Snoop.
You up here
now, this shouts out to
doing
Lady
something
Snoop.
crazy. What
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know me and Lady Snoop. That's my G. You know what I'm saying? That's my baby right there. I ain't gonna hold. So Lady Snoop hopped on the panel because Lady Snoop ain't know what was going on. Just Krista just came on, just claiming me out the blue like this. You know what I'm saying? Let's play this.
you got going on?
You said you want something crazy.
No, I'm talking to Pills.
Pills. Oh, okay. Because I'm like, who, me? What?
I think I had to swing on that bitch uppity. You cheated, nigga?
Wait. We ain't. Wait, hold on.
I'm still trying to figure out what he was up here doing before all the other stuff happened.
I'm sorry,
Wait a minute.
hold on, because he know not to be showing teeth. Is you smiling?
Wait, out. We ain't seen Lady Snoop since goddamn. And guess what she do to me after that? She said it's
bad for talking to the parents, so don't be telling them.
Wait, just Krista, she cheated on me, so no, she is not.
This woman,
see, that's why because I don't even feel like flying. You know what I'm saying? I don't be really time stabbing stuff, but we gonna leave it there. See, this is what happened. She came on my panel out the blue, claiming me. Till this day, this woman can't produce a text message or nothing of me telling her to come on my panel and just get the claiming me out the blue. We was cool talking behind the scenes, but this was some unplanned shit that she playing, even though, let her tell it, she don't like fat niggas. Remember that? Yeah, she don't like fat niggas. That was her biggest gripe. You know what I'm saying? You know, but this is what she just did on her own out the blue. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, I'm just showing y'all how much of a liar this woman really is. You know, with all these goddamn allegations and all this she putting on me right now. You know what I'm saying? You can't believe nothing that this woman said. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Can't believe nothing. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me put my what's the name back on real quick. We gonna get, because I don't know who anybody strike me. Look, after this live, I may take off till August anyway. You know what I'm saying? And just be hitting people panels and kind of co-host part-time or whatever. So let's matter of fact, let's look at how she came on Photon panel in my sector. And listen, I'm not territorial. Anybody can come in my sector. I don't care whether you like me or not. You know, I'm just showing you how this woman was stalking me, how she was stalking the brother. Let's listen to this.
Hello, Photon. How are you?
Oh, hey, how's it going? Just Krista.
I am doing great. I'm sorry. You're doing okay. And to the other gentleman, hello, how are you, King? And to all the kings and queens in your chat.
Why are you cheating on our man?
Now, this was 2 days ago, people. That's what it say. 2 days ago. Let's keep it real.
Man.
That's not what's going on. Listen, can I ask you a question? I'm on my way out right now, but I wanted to know do you do like exclusives, like interviews about different things, that's going on in your sector that affects your sector?
Yes, absolutely. And this is definitely affecting our sector. He hasn't been the same since y'all broke up. Have y'all broke up, or what's going on right now? Currently, have y'all made up?
I choose not to deal with him, and I just want to be able to express that where it will properly be of use, which is
properly. Yeah, you can shouts out to the. You can definitely tell she had bad intentions. Real talk. Now she done came, and I wasn't even in the chat. I was in the clouds. I came down from the clouds after I saw her hit the panel. The woman smelled me over there, y'all. She smelled me over. I was in the clouds. If you go back and look at this, you won't even see me in the chat till she hit the panel. Then I come in on the Pills to Risk Tech under my other phone account. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm saying? Let's listen.
your sector. I had a friend of mine looking out for you, when you came on to let me know. So she did send me the text that you were on. So I came on. Maybe we can get a time or a day. That'd be great.
She said she got a friend. So this woman has a whole recon team to sniff me out wherever I'm at, y'all. To make sure she can come bother me, have me drop out the clouds, asking questions like, what's really going on around here? Now you want to set up an interview. And keep in mind, so Photon set up the interview. He did another live later on that day, that night, 8 o'clock Eastern time, I believe, because that's what they said. Only for her to not even hit the panel. Like, she came and asked this man to take time out of his day. This is a father, everything. He got another YouTube page with like 250,000 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Take time out his day to set up a live stream just for when he set it up and dropped the link, she ain't even hit the goddamn panel. So once again, how do we know when Just Krista's lying? When her mouth is moving? Huh? Yeah, we gonna have to keep it up. How do we know when Just Krista is lying? Huh? When her mouth is moving. This woman lies all goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? And got the nerve to want to question me. With this, as a matter of fact, while you're questioning me, we finna play something else. Yeah.
Selfish
yeah.
that Sharika name was thrown out throughout that live, and y'all know she's no longer with us. So I thought you were kind of being extra messy. You.
No. See, that you go with that fake bullshit and you being biased because these are your ex-moderators and moderators. I didn't bring up Sharika. I brought up the about the situation pertaining to her.
Rest in my chat. Thank you. You wish. Doing a show on my show.
Last night on my piano, when he said he was gonna drop down, and then they didn't drop down, and we had a high.
COVID was in 2020, and Lemon, it's been 6 years.
Listen to me, baby. Nah.
You know what? I done lost my goddamn spot. I had the whole spot. What the hell did I do? Anyways, you know what? Am I on the right one? Anyways, look, we're going to skip past. And keep in mind, this woman that came to court just acting like a goddamn animal. Look, let me tell you something. Shouts out to Honest Row. But when you get a woman, anybody, coming to court like that, you're supposed to let them know, miss, one more loud outburst like that, and you're going to be held in contempt of court. Y'all should have fined this woman or something. She just acted a whole ass in the goddamn courtroom. Y'all disrespected TMO, Honest Row. I was at work trying to couldn't even get my thoughts together because of this woman was acting so unhinged on the couldn't believe it, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now I was looking for the goddamn, but never. We gonna get back to that. Don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I may find it, I may not. You know what I'm saying? Because I damn sure ain't finna look for it right now. So, coming with me, I'm gonna stick to the same story. Which is even though she don't like fat niggas, but she came and hollered at me. I'm gonna stick to the same story. I love all types of black women, y'all. I don't care how light they are. I don't care how dark they are. I don't care if you a BBW. I don't care how skinny you are. Even if you goddamn disabled. Look, if I love you, I love you. If I love your personality and I'm attracted to your personality, then I love you. You know what I'm saying? If I get close to you and I get feelings for you, then that's just what it is. You know what I'm talking about? Because, a beautiful woman, let me tell you something. They got all these killing shows, but how these women be a beautiful woman don't mean nothing if you think she's just beautiful on the outside. You can be beautiful on the outside and be a nasty person on the inside. You know, it's two sides to the story, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If it's two sides and you're beautiful on one side, but you ugly on the other side, you know where I'm from, that's only 50% right. You go take a test in the school and you get a 50%. We call that a failing grade. You know what I'm saying? 1 out of 2 is 50%. So it's about the inside that counts. But let this woman tell it. You know what I'm saying? She hate all these fat niggas, and now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? Which just came out the blue ever since she's been mad at me. This woman is a cold, bold-faced liar, y'all. Damn near with everything that come out of her mouth. Real talk. And don't forget, this is America, so half of the man in your chat that support you is overweight, I bet. I bet money. You know what I'm saying? News flash. Look, when her broke ass was begging out here for that $130 for a lawyer, I hope none of you overweight niggas sent her $1. But if you did, that ain't my business. Yeah, I ain't even go hate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not judging and you ain't on trial, so don't even worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even worry about it. But she claims she don't like ya. That's just what it is. You know, so you know, she just basically hopped on my panel and just got to claiming me out the blue. You know what I'm saying? She reminded me of one of those women that I done smashed back in the day, you know, and I just looked up and they just started claiming me as they man, you know, like I just smashed my way into a relationship. You know, am I the only one that had that back, you know, a few times in the past? You know, smash them a time or two, and all of a sudden you look up, they call you, they done locked you in the phone as they man, and they're telling all their friends, and you know, you don't even know how you got in the relationship. You just like, you know, just admit to it, like, oh, okay, oh yeah, this is my girl, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't even know how it happened, y'all. You know, I really don't know how it happened. You know, but when it came to just Krista, it was like her energy was off. You know, like my gut feeling was telling me that it was something more going on here than what I can see from the naked eye. You know what I'm saying? And I told myself, like, well, you know, if I get close to her, then, you know, I'm going to have feelings or whatnot, you know. That's why I kept my goddamn distance. I got to keep it real. That's why I kept my goddamn distance, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew, you know, yeah, I get close to, of course, I'm going to catch some feelings, whatever, you know. So I had to keep my distance. I knew what Lemon told me beforehand, you know. I knew what she did to, what she said about TC. You know what I'm saying? And you, as y'all know what they say, you know, never trust a big butt and a smile, you know. But in this case is never trust big tits and some veneers. Never trust big breasts and some veneers, y'all. You know, it's more to life than big breasts and veneers. So that's what we got going on in this situation. You know, and like I said, you know, this heifer even had the nerve to get on. I hope, you know, shouts out to Pastor Wilson. You know, I support Pastor. I think he's funny. You know, I listen to him sometimes. You know, I just hope that he can call on the Spirit, and the Spirit can guide the pastor to the truth. I hope that pastor can call on the Spirit, and the Spirit can just guide the pastor to the truth. Because this woman hopped on his panel lying and begging. Yes, she did, y'all. She hopped on that panel lying and goddamn begging, trying to tell pastor that I'm the one lying. Then, you know, the woman's so slow, she told the crowd, she told the chat or whatever, she told the chat, you know, well, if Pills lies on me, then I'm allowing him too. I said, what? I was like, what? So you gonna tell the people you lying before you say the lie? What part of the game is this? What part of the game is this, y'all? Like, where they do that at? Now, I wish if I had a timestamp, I swear, honest to God, I'll go to, but I was listening. Yeah, you go back and listen to that live. Look, you gonna hear her say that, y'all. You gonna hear her say that. And you gonna hear her say that on one of her own lives, because she did about 4 of them things. I forgot which one it was. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then, you know, she come on TMO panel on the court. She say Pills got bumps under his belly. She say Pills do a bus to work program, which I like. I don't even. But anyway, let's keep it moving. And she gave Pills got a 1-inch D. I couldn't believe it. Well, I don't know. She said 1 inch or small, basically small. You know what I'm saying? You know, I forgot whatever how many inches she said. You know, she said that I got a small D. You know, oh, and she said that Pills need a machine to get off of sex. What I did listen. I thought men took Viagra to get off if they couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I thought men took if you know, or you know, go the natural route and take beets and you know, eat beets and stuff like that. I didn't even know nothing. I had to ask somebody wait, hold on, what is a machine? Niggas using machines to get off. So like, what? I honest to God, y'all, I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm lying, I'm flying. My feet ain't left the ground yet, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking to myself, like, if anybody believes that's true, and I told Just Krista that after the fact, I already know what she said about TC and Lemon, and you know, even after the fact, the jacket she tried to put on Envy and Lady Snoop and Pizarro, Lady Nika, y'all got to be crazy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you got to be crazy to believe that. You know, not even in one of my drunkest of minds, I wouldn't ever be that dumb. Okay? I wouldn't. Like, wouldn't I say something like that to the Lady Snoop before? Like, I've been talking to her before, and like, so I just came to Just Krista with this shit. I didn't go to Brooke with it. I didn't go to Lady Snoop. I went to Just Krista with it. Y'all believe this? Oh my God. Like, we gonna have to be serious for a second, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And this woman got the nerve to want to talk about anybody looks. Lord, how she got the nerve that hold on, the one to talk about anybody looks or being fat. We gonna have to be honest with ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Man, share my goddamn screen again. We're gonna have to share this screen. Let's share this screen. This woman got some nerve. Got it. Whatever. Cool. Now where's that guy? Oh, here we go. This heifer. Turn this off. This heifer. To the goddamn right. Lord have mercy. Got the nerve to want to talk about anybody looks. I couldn't believe it. I don't even want to do this, y'all. I don't want to do this. But can't no woman out here looking like a 300-pound Michael Jackson say anything about me. We're going to have to keep it a buck. Can't no woman looking like an obese Michael, looking like Butterbean with a wig on, can't say nothing about me. Like, every time I see you, I start to think of the man in the mirror. Why you think I stopped smoking weed? You know what I'm saying? You know, I ought to pay one of these women to slide to New York and moonwalk all over that ass. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because I ain't here to disrespect like that. But I've taken enough disrespect from this heifer, y'all. I have taken enough. I tried to be done with it, finished with it. Obviously, Blake ain't goddamn giving her enough attention. You know what I'm saying? Or she, whatever it is that's going on. You know what I'm saying? She say he's the one, then why you goddamn hopping on every panel bothering me? You shouldn't have no time for me, woman. Go get your man. Or nigga, come get your woman. One or the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, one or the other. Like, real talk. Because Lord knows, Just Krista out here looking like a polar bear doing mating season. Got the nerve to want to talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Big. When you call yourself BBW, did she not know the first B stands for big? Like, this is like the pot calling the kettle at this point. You know what I'm saying? You know, woman, if you don't get out my face and sit your goddamn nasty ass down in that wheelchair, is gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this off my screen because I ain't even trying to. Let me get this off of here. You know, but it's gonna be a goddamn problem. You know, you stay up out my goddamn face and go find Blake, please. You know what I'm saying? Fight with his baby mamas over him or something. Please do something useful. I don't know what's wrong with the woman. You know what I'm saying? Woman told her she gonna sue me. I ain't got it like that. You know, and like I said, what did I ever say I had? Did I say I had $1 million in the bank account? What did I say that I had? I don't get it like that. That is a blanket statement. What is it that I ain't got that I said that I got like that? What is she talking about? What is this woman talking about, G? It don't make no sense to me, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, what we do know is after my birthday, I said I'm gonna come out here and give out 1,000. You know what I'm saying? And if you had to beg these same people for $130, then I must have it better than you. If you had to come out and beg these same people for $130, then I must have it better than you, woman. I don't know what this woman is talking about. You know what I'm saying? I made $120 last night in tips. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know, man. She got lawyers looking at my life or whatever. Let her tell it. You know, after all these other niggas and said all type of stuff about her. All I said was I seen a wheelchair in the corner on that FaceTime call, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And let's keep in mind, matter of fact, we're going to talk about that too, because she claims that her building, which I don't know whether Heifer live, you know, she tried to text me, so I deleted it. I can care less. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to find you. It was Blake that said he pulling up, not me. I don't even know why she sent me that garbage. But she claimed that her building is not wheelchair compliant, or whatever that means. Get this off my screen. You know, which we gonna have to keep it because I have an auntie that was born disabled. Love her to death. Rest in peace. Right? And where she used to live on 79th and Krieger, between 79th and Krieger and 79th and Oglesby, east side of Chicago. That's where I was born at. She lived on the second floor with my grandmother. So and back then, it wasn't no wheelchair compliant in them buildings. We talking about the 90s, early 2000s. Ain't no wheelchair compliant. You can go right now and ask it. Like, ain't nothing but buildings on both of them blocks. You know what I'm saying? 79th and Oglesby, 79th and Krieger, east side of Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Just east of Jeffrey. You know what I'm saying? Stony Island. You know what I'm saying? No, Krieger is west of Jeffrey, between Jeffrey and Stony Island. You know what I'm saying? You ain't nothing but buildings on the block. Wasn't wheelchair compliant. How did my auntie get in and out the building? I'm going to tell you. It easiest day. We would put her in the wheelchair. I would have her in the front. My uncle would have the back of the wheelchair, and we would bring her down the steps, one by one steps. When we come back, bring her back up the steps, we would take her from the backside going up the steps. I'm pulling from the back, you know what I'm saying, or my uncle, and I'm in the front. We would bring her up the steps one by one. Just because she act like you can't live in a building if it's whatever wheelchair compliant is, because I'm not no goddamn wheelchair expert. Just like when I seen the wheelchair in the corner, people want to say, was it what they say, was it one of those motorized ones or whatever? Listen, it was kind of dark in the room. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the wheelchair expert. Like, because you don't know, that means something. You know how many crimes been committed where the police came with a photo lineup to the same person who saw the crime, and they picked out the wrong person by accident because it looked like the person that they saw. What people, that happens all the time. That means nothing. You know how many times a drive-by was committed? It was a Toyota Camry. When they reviewed the footage, but the person who called the police thought it was a Honda or something. That means nothing. Mistakes like that happen all the time. So I'm not finna go over was it a manual one where you gotta, you know, push the wheels yourself, or was it one of those like that don't mean nothing. That's just a question to try to throw me off. Because it happened so quick, I wasn't paying attention like that. I didn't even know it was about to happen. It just happened. You know what I'm saying? Ask her those questions. That's what you need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's what you need to be doing. Then the heifer on goddamn TMO panel talking about some pills is lazy. Pills is lazy. That's what she said. I said, Lord have mercy. The first time I ever had an unemployed person in life call me lazy. This hoe don't got a job. This hoe don't have a child to take care of. You know, no nieces and nephews running around. Nothing but a computer and a closet full of worn out wigs trying to call me lazy. I couldn't believe it, y'all. I promise you, I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Trying to talk about big dude. But as we see clearly, you know, you out here built like a beluga whale your goddamn self. I can't believe this whole thing is crazy to me. Lord knows from the waist down, she out here catfishing. From the waist down, is she out here catfishing? You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. The problem with Just Krista is she don't know what it's like to be treated like a real woman from a real man. You know, she's been over there getting cursed out by Blake every goddamn day. She has no idea what it's like to be treated like a real woman. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we finna add this back to the stage. We finna let you know how she be treated over there in Blake's world. Shouts out there.
About saying, bitch, okay. Fuck you, pay me. You my bitch, you his bitch, you too, bitch. Fuck you, pay me. Eat a little sick dick till you throw up. I don't give a fuck.
Damn, it's hard.
I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'ma defend Blake world to the death.
He's past the kitchen, man. He passed
no laying down.
Do something, LA. Say something. Do something.
I ain't laying down, bro. You get the fuck on, you gonna stand up with the bank, and I'm gonna take your head off. You playing with fire, dog.
On fire. He ain't worried about nothing. He don't want nothing left for it. He just burning everything up, dog. He's burning the whole house down, dog. Look at it.
You fucking with a force that's bigger than you.
That's all he's doing. We gotta let him burn it down. We gotta let him burn it down, man. We can't block him from burning the house down.
Hey, so Chris came over here with that bullshit tonight. She knows she wrong. I'm gonna tell her that shit again later on my show. She gonna be okay. I'm gonna tell her on the phone later on while she on the phone with me. I said, Blake, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it. I'm like, shut up.
Okay, so she gonna apologize.
Shut up, show me your titty.
This is how she like the old man down there. He looking like he don't want no parts of this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's
apologize to Krista of everything you just said.
That nigga wild D fucking with Just Krista, y'all. Every time I bitch that bitch, he getting this bill. That fucked up, little bro. That fucked up, little bro. You showing your hands, little bro. You showing your hand, you supposed to stay silent.
I'm just trying to get
the old nigga, he's showing his hand right now. Yeah. You know what I say? You can't go against it. Yeah. Fuck you and that bitch, nigga.
I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Damn, just call it a B word to a face like this. Lord,
you want to beef with me? Damn.
I ain't never gonna beef with you, but what I'm saying is don't beef with me because I don't give a fuck about niggas.
So hold on though. So you thinking I'm beefing with you because I'm
still my manager? Let's get his money. I hope he get the pussy because I'm gonna get the pussy too. Because as soon as she meet me, she gonna fuck me. Just like she gonna fuck him. We both gonna be fucking her every time we go to Buffalo.
Damn, done called a thought and everything on the goddamn panel. In other words, y'all see this is how she likes to be treated, y'all. She likes to be treated like the trash on the curb. You know what I'm saying? So when a real nigga like me come around and don't want to disrespect her, you know, she views that as a sign of weakness. That's lame to a 50, 60-year-old woman like her. We're going to have to keep it a buck. Or however old she is, but we all can see that she clearly looks old enough to be my mother. You know, if we want to keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? I would have thought at that age she left that personality behind in her 20s. I'd have thought she left that behind when she graduated high school. But long behold, 40 years later, she likes this type of trash. I ain't gonna hold you. And I shouts out to Wild D and whoever the other ones are. It's just Blake, the one who had got. Let me tell you something. The first time I heard some of Blake live streams, I went on eBay. I ordered me some encyclopedias. I started studying hard at home. I told myself, ain't no way in the world where the 10, 15, 20 years from now, when I reach Blake age, I'm going to be that ignorant on the panel hollering, telling everybody to suck my D with nothing to offer the world. We're going to have to keep it real. 11 kids, 4 baby mamas, and not a goddamn thing in the will to leave them. I can't be like that, y'all. I can't. I started studying hard, y'all. I started studying hard like I'm studying for a PhD. I ain't going to hold you. This nigga helped me turn my life around. That's what shouts out to Blake on that. That's about all he good for. That's about all he good for. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, the nigga ain't nothing but trash. I'm just keeping it a buck. So, yeah, so she likes to be treated like trash, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm not trained to tame wild animals over here because on Pillsbury Drive, we used to dealing with real women, okay? You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, I'm flying, man. We used to dealing with real women over here. I ain't got to do all. I'm from the hood, but I ain't got to be that ignorant, though. You know what I'm saying? And every day with this woman, y'all, it was some of the toughest days in my life. Every night I was having nightmares. You know those dreams where something is chasing you and you running for your life? I mean, like when you running about 100 miles an hour, and you running your little heart out. But when you start to pay attention, you realize you only running about 2 miles an hour. And the beast with the wig on and veneers just keep getting closer and closer and closer. And every time that thing was about to catch me, I would wake up in sweats, barely breathing, heart racing, asking the Lord, why have you forsaken me? It was bad, y'all. I was in a sunken place. I ain't gonna hold you. It was like real life because I took weeks off from going live on YouTube. I stopped hitting panels. Then I would think that the coast is clear and go live. And then just Krista would bring her nasty ass out of nowhere. I would see her and be like, God damn it, shit. I thought I left you behind, woman. I thought I got away. I mean, what am I going to do with a woman who got more facial hair than me, y'all? Let's keep it a buck. What am I going to do with a woman who got more facial hair than me? You know what I'm saying? Want to call me fat, how big she is. Lord have mercy. Looking like she be having big back attacks at the kitchen table. Woman, you better stop it. You know what I'm saying? Got some nerve to disrespect a nice guy like me. Question to the women. No, this is a real question. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Question to the women. Why do the nice guys get the most disrespect from women today? This is a very serious question. Why is it that the nice guys get the most disrespect from the women today? I don't know. But remember on Fresh Prince when we would make fun of Carlton for being nerdy, polite, shy, educated, and well-dressed? The crazy part about that is when we get older, we realize we need more Carltons in society and less Tyrones. Yes, we do. We need more Carltons in society and less Blakes. Yes, we do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Got the nerve to want to talk about me looking like she should be on the do not feed list her goddamn self. Woman, you better stop it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Look, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I feel like just Krista want me to continue playing these games with her. But only as a child. That's when I did childish things, y'all. when I turned into an adult, I tried to put these childish things away. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? Got to put these childish things away. You can't be doing that no more. I can't be doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? If I'm lying, I'm flying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So you know, the woman should own a Burlington Coat Factory the way she just put jackets on niggas out the blue. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy how people gonna support that fake shit though. You know, and listen. I don't got nothing against nobody. You can think whatever you want to think. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? They even lied about Jesus. They talk stuff about it too. I ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? We moving on up over here. We is not worried about it. But the woman is crazy, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She'll go live. It'll be crazy. She will go live. She will goddamn put a jacket on anybody. And people in the chat will be like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Knowing damn well they thinking this motherfucker done lost her goddamn mind again. Like, we gonna have to keep it real. Knowing damn well they thinking that she done lost her mind again, but they gonna support it. They gonna, especially if, you know, and I ain't even gonna say what I was about to say. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, but you know, the only reason why she be putting all these jackets on black people, because she know we be guilty before proven innocent though. You know, it's just, you know, all it takes is a mere accusation. That's all you gotta do is accuse one of us of something. We goddamn guilty before proven innocent. You know, it's gonna be people that's gonna, you know, they gonna believe it. You know, oh man, this is some crazy work. This crazy work, y'all. Oh my God, look, I don't even want to roast this woman, but every time I look at Just Crystal, it reminds me of what trash in human form look like, y'all. She want to roast. It reminds me of what trash in human form looks like, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So this live right here is dedicated to anybody this woman will never put false accusations on. You know what I'm saying? I don't care who the person is. You know, I don't care if it's the person that live next door to her. You know, this live is for whoever it is that help you out that goddamn wheelchair, because you probably put accusation on that person too. You know, just, you know, oh my God. Let's get to these accusations though. We finna get to these accusations, man. Just Krista. I might as well go with the first one, right? No, I don't know if that's the first one or not, but Just Krista is out here claiming that I got a little, should I say the word on? I'm not monetized. She out here claiming I got a little dick, y'all. Yeah, I'm not monetized. We're gonna say it. She out here claiming I got a little dick, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Picture big dude with a little dick. Picture big dude with a little dick. My right hand man is 7 inches of long, strong chocolate. Well, 6.5. But in school, they teach us if the decimal ended 0.5, reround it up to the next number. You know what I'm saying? Reround it up to the next number. You know, so I'm going with 7. You know, blame my math teacher. Don't blame me. Blame the math teacher, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If it ended in 0.5, rerounding up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie and come out here with a whole bunch of lies talking about I got 12 inches. But shit, after a hard day's work, you know, it sure smell like a foot. I ain't gonna hold. After a hard day's of work, it sure smell like a foot. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. You know? Since that's what she want me to do commentary about, let's do commentary. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know, man. This whole situation is embarrassing right now. I ain't going. You know, I almost goddamn relapsed and goddamn went to the dispensary, got me some weed. You know, again. You know, but I had to stay strong, y'all. You know, but believe it or not, my greatest concern with the dick rumors is not with the women at all. It's not with the women at all, y'all. My greatest concern is Ray Triggs, who's been waiting on another dick pic to pop up ever since he got his hands on Kips. I'ma just keep it real with you. My greatest concern is Ray Triggs, who been waiting on another one. Yeah, with your nasty ass. You know, I don't want no nasty niggas like Ray Triggs keeping my dick pic in his phone for a year like he did Kip. This ain't that type of party, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That shouts out to Triggs, you know, but Lord knows you out here collecting them pics like kids collecting Pokemon cards, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, we know what you like to do, Pep. We know exactly what you like to do. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? You know, then on the panel, she tried to compare my size to Lemon. That was such a huge turnoff because I don't be out here comparing my package to other men. Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? I don't care what Lemon or whoever's packing. You know, I'm only caring about me. But since she said it, Lemon said about 2 labs ago that he ain't used that thing since the pandemic. We're going to have to keep it a buck. You know, my right-hand man is on the court playing every goddamn game, baby. Like, what is we talking about over here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is we there? You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Like, you can have the longest and strongest, but ain't nobody worried about Victor Wembanyama if the nigga ain't on the basketball court. Like, well, what are we doing? Ain't nobody worried about Wembanyama if the nigga ain't playing in the game. If he on the injury reserve list, we ain't worried about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, my BM, you know, she'll tell you, you know, in this Jalen Brunson, I got to, you know, it's been proven to lead the team to the championship game, baby. I ain't gonna hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking goddamn strong. I'm talking thick. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Want to goddamn make commentary on my right hand man. Like, what is we doing, y'all? Like, what we got going on over here? You know what I'm saying? This Jalen Brunson over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, what we talking about? Like, real talk, you know? Shit. Lord knows after this live stream, I'm gonna get an email telling me, the only nigga smaller than me is binary code. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't only nigga that's for all of these. We all know that's where the Asian side kick in there. You know, that's where the Asian side kick in there with binary. Why you think he can't handle a black woman? Let me stop. I'm not binary. I don't laugh at my own jokes. Let me stop. But we know what's going on. Yeah. We know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? She want to make commentary on my right hand man. Like, what are we doing? Like, we ain't doing that on Pillsbury Drive. But if you want to, I guess I figure I'll be the one to do it. You know what I'm saying? What else? Now she's talking. I got bumps under my. You know what? I wouldn't. That. Where would you even get something like that from? Like, what? That makes me think that you actually dealt with a nigga like that in real life. Where would I wouldn't even be able to think of something off the top of my head like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got bumps under his belly and his crouch area. Not like, what are we doing now, y'all? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing? I can't think of nothing for that. I'm just keeping it a buck. That is some nasty ass, disgusting ass, sick ass shit that only a sick-minded person will be able to come up with, and I won't even be able to come up with commentary on. Like, I can't do it, you know. But what else? Man, it's just, man, too much goofy stuff, man. I can't even think of it right now. I can't. I just can't. I can't, man. I can't. You know. Oh, we at an hour. Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna say this, right? Since we at an hour right now, I'm gonna say, no matter what Just Krista said about me, and no matter what I said about her in this live stream, I want to put out at the end that I love Just Krista, y'all. I got love for Just Krista. I didn't even want to do this live stream. And to be honest with you, I feel like I can go at least another. I feel like I can go a lot longer. I really didn't want to do this live stream, and I know she's gonna take it the wrong way. I know whatever she gonna do, I'm gonna end it here. You know, I'm not really trying to take it no further. You know, because ain't no telling what this woman gonna do next. You know. She's the one who texts my phone about Blake. That's another thing. I'm not gonna show it, you know. But she's the one. This is how I knew she set the whole thing up. Before I even really knew about Blake, she's the one who texts my phone talking about this nigga. As a matter of fact, she sent me a clip of some shit that nigga was saying. I never even checked out the clip. See, this is why when everything went down, right, I felt the way I felt because I knew she set it up. For whatever reason she's trying to set up. She want to say I was looking for the Just Krista effect when she the one came on my panel claiming me. The only Just Krista effect I know is her putting jackets on niggas. Why would I sign up for some shit like that? You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to stop at this point. And I'm gonna be back in August after my birthday. I'm switching over to cooking. Not dragging, but literally cooking. You know, I'm coming back to do a money giveaway. And I'm going to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to start taking tests for this new position I got real soon. So I'm not really concerned about what Just Krista's going to say. I'm going to let her say what she's going to say. I'm going to let her do. I hope y'all support. I hope y'all go over. Y'all hit the like button. Y'all, whatever. You know, I told people in my sector, support her, accept her with open arms, because I'm not even a territorial type of person. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? My final thoughts about Just Krista on Pillsbury Drive. Listen, I want to see the best for Just Krista, regardless of what she thinks about me, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. Look at Georgia P say, and look, y'all know I don't be looking at the chat when I be, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not one of those talented individuals where I can look at the chat and talk at the same time. Hold on real quick. God damn. Yeah, I'm not one of those talented individuals where I can look at the chat and talk at the same time. So look, this is what we doing. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna. I'm gonna drop the link. Anybody can catch the link. But let me take this off. After this, yeah, we done with the Just Krista saga. We gonna let the woman say whatever she want to say. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully Blake can keep her mind off of me. You know, she want to turn it into Comedy Central and all that. Let her do what she do. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know her specialty is putting jackets on niggas. Yeah, whatever. Cool. After this, yeah, nobody hit the link. We gonna play some music. I know Envy is up next. Support Envy. I don't know who else is up next. But yeah, man. We gonna keep it moving, y'all. We gonna keep it moving. And we got bigger and better things to do, man. I'm gonna just stop it right there because I really don't want to keep going because I feel like I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't even want to be too disrespectful, and I'm not gonna be one of the ones who want to just drag somebody because they disabled. So I'm not really trying to be on that type of timing, y'all. Now, this is the gentleman of me, you know what I'm saying, coming out. I'm supposed to be the gentleman and all this, you know what I'm saying? Well, at the end, this is what we lay it down to. This is what we got going on. Other than that, I say hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? This is hard for me, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you. But oh yeah, shouts out to the chat though, because I know I have been neglecting the chat. You know what I'm saying? The D Ham show, Salute. You know what I'm saying? TSW, just crazy in the building. Mia is magical. The G shouts out to Sonny in the building. What's up, my G? What's up, little mama Obama? You about to be cooking food. Meanwhile, down at the Just Krista Cafe, you're about to be on the. Hey, listen, I'll be on the menu. I've been already on the menu, man. You see all this. She did about 4 lives. She didn't want to take me to court. She hopped on so many people panels. Like, man, listen, man. We finna move on, man. I'm finna be part-time co-hosted for 2 months. Come back fresh. I'm not worried about this woman, man. I to be honest with you, she's saying all this because I guess she don't want no woman to rock with me or whatever. But I want a man to rock with her. I was gonna pay somebody. I ain't gonna hold you. I was gonna give one of these niggas $100 to just be with her, to take her mind off of me, man. Just get her mind off of me. You know what I'm saying? And just, you know, yeah, just to get her mind off of me. Like, Lord, I'm murdered like this. I don't even want to drag her. I don't even want to roll. I could have been, and I could have went 10 times harder. And I could have went at least 30 minutes more today, probably a whole nother hour. But this woman, I don't want it, man. I'm beat. If it makes her feel better, look, man, I'm gonna say this, y'all. Just Krista, she won. Okay? Just Krista, she has won. We're gonna give it a victory. You know, whatever that means. Give it a victory for all them lies she put on. You know, all those lies is, yeah. Yeah. Oh, all right. Shouts out to Georgia Peach. Yeah. Oh, big facts. Oh, we ain't retracting. Shouts out to Davna Jones in the building. Shouts out to Davna, real goddamn Finessa in the building. Grandma Faith 123. Shouts out to the Queen. Shouts out Georgia Peach. Let me see who I missed. Mia's Magical. Shouts out to Mia's Magical. Ronnie 1487. Shouts out to Just Crazy. You know what I'm saying? The YouTube Junkie, the Queen before you reacts in the building. Shouts out to Honey Loves her Maybach in the building. Shouts out to Molly in the building. Shouts out to the Queen Uppity. I saw her somewhere. Shouts out to P. I thought, yeah, P. Shouts out to P. Shouts out to HTX Sweetie in the building. Shouts out everybody, man. Shouts out to Body Works in the building. You know what I'm saying? Who did I miss? I know I missed. I see a YouTube Unfolded. M Mac, Stacy Robinson 66 in the building. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Gemini 75 in the building. Booba Hill 88. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out everybody. Look, man, we finna go on and we finna play something. We finna get about it. I don't know. I'm not worried about what, you know what I'm saying. We gonna let her do whatever she do. You know, let her, you know, hopefully she can come up with a better jacket or whatever. You know, she can come up with one that fit this time. I tell I'm a 3X, baby. I'm a 3X. You got to come up with one that fit this time. You know, that's what we got going on over here, man. Real talk. As a matter of fact, what we doing? I think I'm finna what we playing, man? Oh, I know exactly what we playing. We finna play Big X, man. Oh, damn. You know what? I totally forgot to talk about. Goddamn, I did. I forgot to talk about. Well, damn. It don't matter now. Fuck it. Shouts out to. I meant to talk about whatever's going on in the Umar sector. And I ain't even think about that till right now. But shouts out to the Umar sector too, man. Shouts out to the beef sector. Shouts out black sector. Shout out to the Frenemies sector 2.0. Everybody. You know, I'm rocking with all of y'all, man. I forgot I was supposed to do a little bit of commentary, but It don't even matter. It don't even matter at this point. We finna end this right now because we gonna end this Just Krista saga right here. We gonna let her keep it going. Plenty much love to everybody who came and rock with me, all the beautiful people who came and rock with me today, and who gonna come and rock in the future, man. We gonna be back full time, probably like August. Well, we coming back to do the cash giveaway for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna be full time in August, but we coming back to do that for sure. I'm gonna take text. I gotta get my new situation, my new position settled, and we gonna get it cracking, man. You're gonna see me on the panel near you, maybe at least like twice a week, and it's going down, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody I need to be. I'm trying to be somebody part-time co-host, man. Y'all gonna have to let me know. I'm trying to be somebody part-time co-host around there. You know.
Watch 30K on my face.
Ooh. Shouts out to Texas.
Hey, 25 and I'm having my way, the same nigga in all 50 states. No, I never say, but can make a hoe great, get some paper, she come do whatever I say. 50K on my watch, 30K on my face, 60K on your head if you play then you late. Who you know up to score and put on for a stay, you can hate, just don't play with my folks and you great. See, I really been gliding on shit like a skate, bigger stepper. When I step on shit, better shake. Oh, he harder than me, I don't do the debates. I got cake, I can never get talked on my plate. Yeah, I got me some money up, but not for a day. Once I fucking, I'm done, young bitch, get out my face. Fuck the lock of my lawyer, bet I beat the case. If I can't come out here, they get moved out of state. If I pay in the order, they lay down the law. I just took 50K to a vault. If my bitch wants some titties and ass in his ball, just know that I step way more than I walk. If I run into trouble, I got my woo-wah. What's the name? Got a case just behind the woo-wah. Nigga play on my name and I'm sending woo-wah. If I put in that order, they lay down the law. If I put it in the order, they lay down the law. I just took 50K to a vault. If my bitch wants some titties and ass in his ball, just know that I step way more than I walk. If I run into trouble, I got my woo-wah. What's the name? Got a case just behind the woo-wah. Nigga play on my name and I'm sending woo-wah. If I put in that order, they lay down the law. Hey. First I fuck the fake for the real. If you tellin' you need to be killed. Been a little minute since I touched the field. I'm the first nigga called if it come to a drill. Ain't no cap going next. They gon' say he for real. Been outside while y'all boys had y'all toys in the crib. I done bought so much water. This shit starting to spill. I work smarter, not harder. That shit get you killed. First you cut the brush. Gotta make sure it's still. Put you one in the head. Cut the lights in this pin. Wait like 30 seconds. Then go spin again. If it's war, I just gave the instructions to win. No guns before words say the word they gon' bend. But just know if it's personal, I'm sending twins. We don't do controversial. Bitch, get in that bin. If he clutching this, fuck him and all his friends. If I put in the order, they lay down the law. I just took 50K to a vault. If my bitch wants some titties and ass in his ball, just know that I step way more than I walk. If I run into trouble, I got my woo-wah. What's the name? Got a case just behind the woo-wah. Nigga play on my name and I'm sending woo-wah. If I put in that order, they lay down the law. Hey.